Hello my lovely Sagittarians, welcome to your July 2020 reading. Hope this reading finds you well and safe. This is a general reading for you my lovely Sagittarians. It's a reading for Sagittarius Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. It will also add layers to your reading by listening to each of those. I'd like to thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting on my channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you would like to view the new videos as they come out. Also hit that notification bell, that way you will know when I post new videos. So let's have a look, my lovely Sagittarians, what's going on with you for the month of July. Interesting month for you, my lovely Sagittarians, for July. The overwhelming feeling I get with you is one of great anticipation. I get a sense of real excitement and real anticipation of what lies ahead, what July holds, what's going to unfold for you. I feel like there's a few surprises coming up for you in July for you to embrace. Be aware of synchronicities, be aware of divine timing, be aware of opportunities that are going to cross your path. There will be an opportunity that comes by for you, my lovely Sagittarians. And initially, I feel like you're going to think, I don't know, is that going to take me where I want to go? Is that going to take me up or is it going to take me down? Is that going to really be beneficial for me? On first glance, you may have those doubts, but if you take that opportunity, you will be surprised what changes, what positive changes that brings in for you in the coming months. So where initially you might think, I don't know about that, it will unwrap some pretty amazing times, pretty amazing opportunities for you. So don't look at something at face value. Take some time to think about it, take some time to look at it and really investigate that opportunity. So that's really interesting. That's something that I want to say to you. So let's have a look at what the cards hold for you for the month of July. All right, so you've got the Seven of Wands, and this to me it speaks of, well, you know, there's been some trying situations. There's been some things that you've needed to sort through, that you've needed to overcome. Some of you have already done this in the past few months, and some of you are doing it now, and some of you have got this coming up in the not too distant future, where there's situations, there's things that you need to out. For some of you, it's going to be you know, there could be some people that are arguing that you need to be the go-between, you need to sort things out, you need to calm smooth waters, pour oil over rough waters, so to speak. So it's sort of been, yeah, nothing major. You've got it. You know, you have it under control. But it's like, oh, one thing comes up, well, I'll deal with that. Another thing comes up, well, I'll deal with that. And another thing comes up, and I'll deal with that. So they're not big things, and it's just this constant sort of things popping up that need to be dealt with. And you might get a little bit bored with that or a little bit tired of that. But, you know, it does pass. And for some of you, it's already happened. It's already passed. It's already been done and dealt with. Okay, July is going to call upon this inner strength. This is the eternity symbol up here that you've got. This is about strength. This is about inner strength. This is about challenges and overcoming those challenges, having confidence and knowing that anything that comes your way, you're going to be able to deal with and deal with well. You have this inner strength in you, and I want to say it's other people notice this, my lovely Sagittarians. Other people notice this inner strength, this courage. that you have in moving forward, this courage that you have in facing obstacles, in sorting out situations, sorting out problems. For a lot of you, it's got to do with work. So if you're in a position where you've got people working under you, or you're overseeing a job or a situation, and anything that arises from that, you have got total control over it. You sort it out and it doesn't go unnoticed. So there's that real inner strength that you have in being able to move forward, in being able to see what's going on and solving situations. So there's nothing that is going to come up for you in July where you're out of your depth. Anything that comes up for you in July, you have got the resources and the wherewithal to deal with whatever situations arise for you, which is really lovely. And that leads to the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a pay rise, there's a new job with more money, there's financial gains from a venture that you have undertaken, or a new project, or a new line in your business, or a new business, a new way of working. This is new opportunities coming. There's an increase in finances. There's something that you're doing that brings in more finances and increases your finances, and this happens in July. And it can take many different forms for each of you. I don't feel like it's a win. I feel like it's a result of your efforts. It's a result of what you've put in place and what you've done. And it's going to see this financial situation, it's just going to keep improving around you. So it could be a new job, and that keeps the money keeps improving. The money keeps growing, which is really positive, really lovely. So then you've also got the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is it's going to be a time of making choices and decisions. So there's decisions here for you to make. How do you want to work? Where do you want to work? When do you want to work? Are you satisfied with the amount of money you're earning? For some of you, it's a new venture. Which way to go? How will I, which direction will I move my company in? Which direction will I move my business in? Will I continue my business or start a new branch? It's going to be decisions, a lot of decisions. For some of you, it's will I move to another location? Will I move home? Will I sell my home? There's all those sorts of life decisions that are needing to be made, but there's nothing that you do in a hurry. There's nothing that you do without thinking about it. So you do think about it. You do work it out, you do sort it out. So the decision then just comes naturally. It's not something that is difficult because you've collected your information, you've collected your data, you can make an informed decision, but there's a change in your life path. There's a change in how you're working, where you're working, who you're working for, who you're working with. All those sorts of, I just want to rattle off all those sorts of changes that are coming in for you. And they're going to be really good because you've got the Nine of Pentacles here. And this is abundance coming your way. So to do with the Ace of Pentacles, you've also got the Nine of Pentacles. And so the change, this new turning point in July, as we go into, progress through July, you're going to start seeing that financial gain coming your way. You're going to start seeing the abundance coming your way. It's going to improve your lifestyle. It's going to improve your life. It's going to improve what you can spend your money on and what you can buy, buying things that bring you pleasure, doing things that bring you pleasure. That's all coming up for you in July. You're actually able to make plans to see a difference in your lifestyle. And it's going to be a lifestyle more fitting to what you want. And, of course, we've all got different levels of what sort of lifestyle we want. But it's whatever you want to bring in, whatever you want to create that's coming in around you. So, that just at the beginning of July, that energy that's coming through for you is really good, to see that financial gain and to maintain your strength and confidence as well. Through July, you've got the Princess of Swords. The Princess of Swords, this is a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, male or female that is in your life. Someone that's going to be quite influential in your life, is going to have quite a big part to play in July for you, in your thinking and your planning and what's going on in July for you, so that they are very much a part of that process. They're very much a part of what's going on. They have a very big influence on you, a very big impact on you. They're very supportive around you, very, very supportive around you. And they're also a thinker. They really think of things, at every angle. So it's quite balancing for you. Really, let's look at all the avenues. Let's look at all the aspects of this. It's also, for some of you, the Princess of Swords is about planning. It's about planning. It's about mental work. Swords is it's an air sign. It's about the mind, and it's about planning your next move, planning your goals, planning your future, planning where you want to move to. Not quite ready to take action, but let's put things in place. Let's set goals. Let's plan for, you're planning for where you want to be in 3 months' time, what's going to happen, so that it could be you're looking for work, planning jobs, if you're contracted out, lining things up so that you can achieve what it is you're wanting to achieve for the rest of the year. So it also will be a month of planning as well for you. A lot of signs have got this, the Chariot, and so the Chariot is about, July is a month where you need to take control. You need to bring into alignment your subconscious self and your conscious self, your intuition and your reality. Bring them into alignment, steer it to go in the direction that you want to go in. Don't be pulled in too many directions. Really focus on the goals that you've set, what you want to achieve, and how you're going to get there. So in a very practical way, lay down the timeline for you to achieve what it is you're working towards. This is very much about you. What is going to make you happy? What is going to make you satisfied with what is around you, what you are creating? So it's very, very much about you taking charge here in the month of July. Again, you see, I want to say October, because I feel like the plans you're laying down here are going to, there's something that's going to come up in October for you. You're going to start seeing results, or you're going to start reaping the benefits. There's some connection between something that you do in July that's going to come up for you in October, and it's going to stand you in good stead. It's going to be a good thing. So that'll be interesting to see what link there is between July and October there. You've also got the Hangman, and the Hanging Man is about, a change in perspective. When we stand up, when we are upside down, our perspective on things change. So it's about looking at things from every angle, looking at things from every perspective. And it sometimes means looking at things from somebody else's perspective. There's a bit of a struggle here for you in doing that. But it is about keeping an open mind, and it is about looking at things from as many different angles as you can, and possibly from somebody else's perspective. So if there's someone else that you're having difficulty with, or there's some sort of conflict, or there's some sort of disagreement, it sometimes is about looking at things from their point of view, from their perspective, as difficult as that may be for you. But there is growth in that. There is growth in being able to change your perspective on things and look at every opportunity that is there. It expands your world. So I feel like that's a really good thing. That's a really good thing. What do we have here? We've got the Tower. And the Tower in July, that means that anything that doesn't serve you is just going to fall away. So don't resist it. Don't resist any changes that are coming in. Anything that needs to leave your sphere, your little arena, anything that's moving out, anything that's moving away, anything that is no longer serving you. And that could be people, it could be situations, it could be behaviors, it could be thought patterns, it could be cycles. attitudes. It could be any number of things for each of you. It's going to be different for everyone. But the Tower is not a bad thing. It's a clearing out. It's a clearing out of what no longer serves you to allow new things to come in. Because July is going to be a time of new things coming in, new opportunities coming in for you. And in order to do that, we need to clear the decks a little bit, and that's what the Tower does. Shakes things up. It shakes things up where you might be complacent or become comfortable in a particular situation, and the universe says, no, it's time to move on. Let's give that a shake. Let's move it on. Let's just create a little bit of chaos so that you can look at things in a different way, with a different perspective, and bring in new things into your life. So don't fear that, because you might start feeling like, oh, well, I'm on the outer, everything's happening, inside. The party's going on inside and I'm outside. Life goes on the inside and I'm left outside. This is your perspective. This is something you need to change. It happens to everybody else. Everybody else's life is falling into place. This is your perspective. It is not reality, in fact. This is a time of growth for you. It's a time of recognizing what it is you want to bring in, what you want to have come into your life. So I want to say to you, by the end of July, keep your thoughts positive. Keep your thoughts positive. Show gratitude and appreciation for what it is you do have, not a sense of lack in what you don't have, because that's going to bring in positive things around you. And you do achieve it. You do become successful with that. There's recognition here by your peers, by you. There's success in something that you do. So obviously the clearing out with the Tower is going to bring in new things for you, and you're going to be recognized for something that you've done well. You're going to get acknowledgement for that, and from the universe. It could be financial gains from your peers. It could be an award. It could be a promotion. It could be some sort of recognition that you're getting by the end of July, which is excellent. Because you've got the Empress, and the Empress brings with her abundance, luxury. All the good things, all the finer things in life are coming your way. So, whatever you're doing here in July, you're really going to reap those benefits, reap those rewards of richness and luxury and joy in your life. That's absolutely coming up around you, which I really like. Angels of Abundance. Let's see what is in the Angels of Abundance for you. Oh, there we go. You've got partnership. So let's have a look at partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources to better your life, to improve your lot, to bring you success in July. And it could be this Princess of Swords. It could be this male or female Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person that is playing quite a prominent role in your life, in bringing in the change, in supporting you. Absolutely. So it is a month of bountiful opportunity. And the universe is also coming into play here. So I wish you many blessings. I hope this reading resonates for you, my lovely Sagittarians. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. But I wish you many blessings, and may the opportunities flow for you in July. Wonderful. And I keep wanting to say October. So there is a real connection here for you from July to October. So there's that, it's either from July to October or July and October, which will be really interesting to see what unfolds, because that's what I want to keep saying. There's some sort of connection, some sort of link. So many blessings to you. If you'd like to book a private reading, follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there.